What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. Hit like and subscribe, alright? Hit like and Monster Lucha Slam the like and subscribe button. I've been around the same subscriber amount, man. Come on now. Put out the word about this channel. Or do I need to do more rants? But I want to say this. The news broke, because a lot of y'all was talking to me about AEW. This was supposed to have been dropped last week, obviously, after All Out, as you see, September 5th. But by the time this news broke out with the fight with CM Punk, the video that I did last week about me being the last Lucha Underground channel, that was already uploaded. I had no idea that All Out was going to be that much drama, or otherwise I would have went on this shit early. I would have even canceled that last video, because I didn't even want to have to give some of these buster clowns on here any type of recognition, all right? It's not even an argument no more about who want to cover Lucha Underground. I'll get to that when I could. You know, I'm not as much as I were like 2 years ago. I really want to Lucha Underground back bad, but I'm almost halfway removed out of wrestling again. I don't know. I go through some stages in life where there's some things going on where I'm not thinking about wrestling that much. And right now, wrestling is not exciting. And then this video is about Jim Ross saying that All Out, AEW All Out last week was better than WrestleMania 17. He was comparing matches. And okay, one of them was real quick go fuck with the Attitude Era. They love comparing every new wrestling show to the Attitude Era. Like, stop doing that. When the fans compare something to the Attitude Era, bring up how much they missed the Attitude Era, they tell the fans to move on. Am I right or am I right? They tell the fans to move on when we bring up the Attitude Era, but they're allowed to. It's not cool. I just find that really bogus. Y'all can let me know down below if you even watched AEW All Out, was it better than WrestleMania 17? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Stop messing with the ad, because he could have said WrestleMania 19. He could have said WrestleMania 22 or 23, and I have no ideas what even happened on those shows, because that had been the mid 2000s, like 06, 07, and I was taking a break from wrestling. I was watching other stuff on TV at that point. Prison Break, Charm, Ghost Whispers. It was so much other stuff on TV, kind of like now, that was catching my attention, where wrestling was at the bottom of the damn barrel. I was barely watching that shit. Even in 08, I mean, 07, I came back to be nosy with the Ben Wash and I left again. But yeah, Jim Ross could have poked AEW All Out 2022 to WrestleMania of a Ruthless Aggression show or something, like 19 or 20, one of those shows. Well, they always got to start fucking with the Attitude Era. This was during the height of the wrestling boom, and a lot of people say it's the favorite WrestleManias of all time. Like, how the hell Jim Ross gonna sit there and say that? Stone Cold should want to start on him for fucking putting over All Out, saying it's better than WrestleMania 17. Jim Ross, get the fuck out of here, all right? But about AEW. Now, this is more about AEW. Y'all let me know what needs to happen. What do y'all think about AEW? Like, I mean, is it a flop? I mean, I know it's a flop. I just want the fans to see it at this point, because like, even the network, I heard all the news with AEW this last month or two has been bad. The network hasn't been happy with the ratings. There's wrestlers who's even before the CM Punk shit, people been wanting to leave. There's rumors Cobra Moon, the Thunder Rosa, she isn't happy. There's still a lot of people I think Conan off because AEW misusing Brian Cage. And at this point, if you're a Lucha Underground star and you get misusing AEW, that's on you. All right, you should have got the hell out. Even Willie Mack now is joining MLW. All right, a few guys left, like Casey Navarro and one of the 5150 guys left MLW. I mean, that's sad, but I mean, the show will go on. I mean, I'll talk about MLW probably maybe next week, or I might still make fun of AEW if there's more news coming out. Because even the Smarks, like the guy from New York, they want CM Punk fired. I mean, but then again, people don't care for. I guess even the Smarks are turning on AEW. It's funny because they chose AEW at first over NXT, and now Triple H is running the WWE. I notice people have been turning on AEW left and right. And then there's rumors that they want to leave Kenny Omega and the Bucks. And then about the fight backstage and all that, the media scrum. I'm not playing that, all right? I'm not gonna risk any type. I'm not gonna risk that on my channel. But check out General Jerry. He's funny. He has a whole like 30-minute media scrum. By the way, why does AEW has press conferences? That's the damn wrestling show. They're like, this is some big event. WWE don't even do no media scrum after like WrestleMania. They gotta have a press conference. Like, it's not some damn boxing or UFC fight. What the fuck are they doing that for? What the hell? The Tony Khan sitting there looking scared. He couldn't cut see him. He couldn't tell him to cut off Punk's mic. He couldn't pull him to the side and tell him to calm the shit down. And by the way, people, Tony Khan, I'm not trying to be mean, but is he like a druggie? Why is he always sweaty? Like every time I see a picture or a video of Tony Khan, the guy always looks all sweaty and nervous. He reminds me of some like drug addict or something. Like I know the wrestlers nowadays look like druggies like Matt Riddle and shit, but why does Tony Khan look like that? He's always sweaty and eyes big and looking nervous. What the hell? But I know this video is going to be longer than some of my usual ones. I still have a few more points to make. Like, I know AEW is a flop. I just want the smarks to say it. Because I want to know, to me, what's still good with AEW at this point? And who has Punk even put over in AEW? I know he hasn't put... I don't know if there was his deal to come back to put over people. I don't know if he was supposed to be used in a role like a Jericho over there, but that definitely wasn't the case. The most popular guy in AEW that's non-WWE is MJF, but they still haven't put the belt on him. And everything in AEW people's not a work. I know people saying, oh, CM Punk is a work. This is a work. They said Cody Rhodes leaving was a work. They said the MJF thing, and obviously that was a work. But if you're going to have a fight backstage in a locker room and people biting people, chairs being thrown and all, like you would do, they should have done it after the show. After Punk won the belt, I can see the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega came out and attacked them NWO style. And then you can say it's a work. Then you could say it's something going on like a work or a shoot or some part of a storyline or progression. But if you having this shit pop up backstage, that's not a work. I don't know why the hell you guys would think that, because the fans wouldn't even, like, you would do that in the arena. Let them go out with a bang for All Out. And I thought this is a version of WrestleMania. If you paid even like in this current day and age, if you paid full price for All Out, you gotta be a fool, because most promotions have networks anyway. You're paying at least $10. But I think I'm out now. This is the boy Lucha Guy. Hit like and Monster Lucha Slim. Hit like and Monster Lucha Slim. That like and subscribe button. Let me know what y'all thought about AEW All Out if you watched it. Was it better than WrestleMania 17? And if you say so, you're full of shit, but I won't block you. And then let me know what you think needs to happen with CM Punk, and you think that like AEW is at the end, because it definitely got to be at this point. And I remember CM Punk, he pretty much bashed AEW up there, because remember when I first started doing rants, me and Jay ran the first two, and AEW wasn't even, they didn't even have any shows yet. People's already ready to argue. They only had like 3 shows at one point, like October of 2020. Or 2019, October 2019. It was only a couple AEW shows. When I bashed AEW, y'all was saying, oh, fuck me, fuck Lucha Underground, this. AEW was way better than Lucha Underground. I only had 3 shows at that point. The honeymoon stages is over. The honeymoon stage is over with CM Punk. All right. He had a better return of pro wrestling than Goldberg and Batista, and he can live with that. It wasn't better than The Rock's 2011 return, but it was close. He can live with that. And about time Punk, because after this, he's probably done with wrestling. He keeps getting injured any damn way. His volume went down. But I'm on people, peace. Hit like a Monster Lucha Slam, and like a subscribe button.